Steve, the Warriors had moments of explosiveness in this game, but never had a lead during the game. Why was this one a challenge from the get-go?
Did we have moments?
I could name a couple.
I didn't notice
No?
any moments. Yeah, it didn't feel like us, that's for sure. The ball wasn't moving, and when it was moving, it was generally moving to the wrong team. Another 25 turnover night. So yeah, we're out of whack right now. We're just not playing the way we normally do in terms of the ball movement and the pace and the spacing, and defense has not been good either. So it's been a struggle.
Before the season, you guys didn't have a 25 turnover game, I think, the last 3 years. That's now 2 in the last 3 games, 3 this season. Why has this problem got to this point?
It's a good question. And, watching the Sacramento tape, it just seemed mostly carelessness. We watch every tape closely and, monitor play calls and what we're running, what we're not running. We try to determine if turnovers are coming from, a certain action that we run. But I have a feeling when I watch this tape, it's going to be the same as Sacramento. It's just going to be carelessness. Just not making the simple play and not making the extra pass. The extra pass, what the extra pass does is it leads to an easier play for the next guy. I don't feel like we're making the extra pass to the open guy so that he can then move it on and make an easier play. So we're trying too hard almost to make the great play and hit the home run instead of just take the single.
Steve, what do you think accounted for the fact that Kevin was mostly, a representation of the offense in terms of production?
Kevin's always going to score. He could roll out of bed and do what he did tonight. So we just didn't get the ball movement and didn't take care of it. And they're a very good defensive team. We know that. They've got a lot of size and length. And if you try to go through them one-on-one, you're not going to have a lot of success. And it seemed like that's what we were trying to do.
Steve, did you expect more out of your team this tonight? I mean, this is a game that you would think, coming home.
Yeah.
3 tough games on the road, that you would have, flipped that switch that you guys supposedly had?
Yeah, I was hoping that coming home would help us kind of get some energy and refocus, but obviously that wasn't the case. So we'll have to come back and get a little work in tomorrow at practice, try to come back on Thursday and right the ship a little bit.
Coach, I'm not trying to set you up, believe me, but I have to ask about the officiating. The halftime, you were having a little talk with one of the officials after Draymond felt like he was hitting the mouth, and then there was a play where Russell Westbrook tripped. It seemed like nobody touched him and he fouled. What was your assessment of just the?
At halftime, I was asking Kenny if they were allowed to look at that play. I didn't know the rule, so I was just looking for clarification because Draymond came off the floor with a bloody mouth, and so I asked Kenny if they were allowed to look at it afterwards and determine if it was an elbow or technical or whatever. I wasn't quite sure what the rule was, so that's what I was asking about. This game had nothing to do with the officials. They were fine. They missed some calls. But we were way worse than the officials were. So, I thought they were fine. They had nothing to do with it. We got completely outplayed, and we were on our heels right from the beginning of the game, and that's on us.